Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. Introduction. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne is a light-hearted, fun, and emotionally engaging contemporary romance novel. The story follows Lucy Hutton and Joshua Templeman, two co-workers who share a love-hate relationship in the office. What starts as a fierce rivalry between two polar opposites gradually transforms into a slow-burning romance. Set in a small publishing company, the book captures the essence of the enemies-to-lovers trope, featuring sharp wit, steamy chemistry, and a relatable exploration of personal insecurities, self-worth, and growth. The novel cleverly combines humor, tension, and emotional depth, making it an enjoyable and unforgettable read. The chemistry between the two main characters keeps readers turning the pages, and their development over time is both heartwarming and satisfying. Now, let's break down the key parts of this charming book and explore how the relationship between Lucy and Joshua evolves from pure animosity to genuine love. Part 1. The Rivalry. The book opens with Lucy Hutton and Joshua Templeman locked in an intense rivalry. They work together as executive assistants to the co-CEOs of a small publishing company. While Lucy is warm, friendly, and approachable, Joshua is cold, distant, and abrasive. Despite their differences, they share a small office, which makes the tension between them even more palpable. The conflict between them is rooted in both professional competition and personal dislike, resulting in daily exchanges filled with sarcastic comments, power plays, and subtle pranks. Lucy is the assistant to one of the co-CEOs, and she prides herself on her professionalism and work ethic. However, Joshua, who works with the other co-CEO, seems determined to undermine her at every opportunity. Whether it's through passive-aggressive comments, cold stares, or awkward silences, Joshua manages to turn every interaction into a tense standoff. He is everything Lucy dislikes in a person: arrogant, condescending, and overly serious. She responds with a bright smile, trying to keep the atmosphere light despite his sharp attitude. However, the two share more than just disdain for one another. The constant one-upmanship and competitive energy begin to blur the lines between pure hatred and something more. The reader is drawn into their sparring, as they both seem to find enjoyment in outwitting each other. Their ongoing rivalry sets the stage for a dynamic that will shift dramatically as the story unfolds. Part 2. The Game of Promises. The story takes a pivotal turn when both Lucy and Joshua are considered for the same promotion, the role of managing director. This promotion is crucial for both of them. Lucy sees it as an opportunity to prove her worth and make a name for herself, while Joshua views it as a way to solidify his career and gain more control in the company. This professional challenge turns their rivalry into a full-blown competition, where both characters are determined to outshine the other. As part of their competition, they engage in a series of playful, and at times ridiculous, games to gain favor with their respective bosses. These games are their way of trying to prove they are the best fit for the position. However, as they play their games, the tension between them grows, and their once harmless banter starts to take on a more emotional edge. They are no longer just competing for a job. They are competing for something deeper, a mutual attraction neither is willing to acknowledge. While they are fiercely competitive in the workplace, their interactions also reveal moments of vulnerability. For example, Lucy starts to see Joshua in a new light, understanding that his harsh exterior may be hiding deeper insecurities. Similarly, Joshua begins to realize that Lucy's bubbly personality is a mask for her own vulnerabilities and fears. As the competition heats up, their shared emotional undercurrents grow stronger, and the chemistry between them becomes undeniable. Part 3. The Underlying Attraction. While Lucy and Joshua's rivalry intensifies, there are small moments where their complex attraction to each other is evident. Despite all the sharp words and sarcastic remarks, there is an undeniable pull between them. Thorne skillfully plays with the enemies to lovers trope by showing how Lucy and Joshua's relationship is defined by the push and pull of their emotions. The chemistry between them is immediate, but neither is willing to admit it. Lucy's playful nature is often at odds with her desire to keep her distance from Joshua, especially because of the tension surrounding their competition. She is also dealing with her own insecurities and fears about being taken seriously in her career. Joshua, on the other hand, is guarded and distant, using his icy demeanor to protect himself from getting too close to anyone. Both of them have suffered emotional wounds in the past, and their rivalry serves as a defense mechanism against their growing feelings for one another. As the story progresses, the two begin to see each other as more than just rivals. They start to appreciate each other's strengths and vulnerabilities. For Lucy, it's Joshua's intelligence, quiet strength, and surprising moments of kindness. For Joshua, it's Lucy's resilience, warmth, and fierce determination. These new realizations complicate their feelings, making their attraction both frustrating and irresistible. The slow burn of their romance is one of the key elements that keeps readers hooked. Every interaction between them is charged with tension, and their moments of tenderness are subtle but meaningful. Thorne balances humor and romance, making it clear that beneath their competitive exterior lies a connection that neither can ignore. Part 4. The vulnerability and growth. As the story progresses, both Lucy and Joshua experience significant emotional growth. Their rivalry begins to give way to trust and understanding, and they start to open up about their pasts. Lucy struggles with self-doubt, questioning whether she's good enough to succeed and feeling overshadowed by the success of others. Joshua, too, is dealing with personal demons, including unresolved family issues and a deep-seated fear of failure. Their vulnerabilities are laid bare, and as they support each other through their respective struggles, they begin to see that their relationship isn't just about competition, it's about emotional healing and mutual support. What started as a battle for the job evolves into a journey of personal growth and self-acceptance for both characters. The more Lucy and Joshua open up to each other, the more they learn about their own insecurities and fears. They realize that being vulnerable and honest with each other is the key to a successful relationship. Thorne skillfully shows that love is not about perfection, but about accepting each other's flaws and helping each other become better individuals. Their emotional connection deepens, and their rivalry is replaced with mutual respect and affection. The office games that once defined their relationship transform into moments of genuine care and concern. The tension that had once been fueled by animosity now becomes a force of attraction, drawing them closer together. Part 5. The climax and resolution. The climax of the hating game is filled with emotional tension as Lucy and Joshua finally confront their feelings for one another. After months of competition, misunderstandings, and hidden emotions, they come to a breaking point. The rivalry that once defined their interactions gives way to an intense, passionate declaration of love. In this moment of honesty, both Lucy and Joshua admit their feelings, acknowledging the chemistry that has been building between them throughout the book. The declaration is not immediate or simple, but it is earned after all the emotional turmoil they've been through. Their love story doesn't just blossom overnight, it's the result of mutual growth, vulnerability, and understanding. The resolution of the story is satisfying, as both characters achieve personal growth and find happiness together. The promotion that initially sparked their rivalry becomes secondary to their newfound love and respect for each other. The book ends on a hopeful note, with Lucy and Joshua embarking on a new chapter in their personal and professional lives. Conclusion. The Hating Game is a wonderfully crafted romance that delivers both humor and emotional depth. The enemies to lovers trope is executed brilliantly, with characters that are complex and relatable. Lucy and Joshua's transformation from rivals to lovers is both satisfying and heartwarming, and the book is filled with sharp wit, charming humor, and undeniable chemistry. The book also explores deeper themes of personal growth, vulnerability, and self-worth. It reminds readers that true love is not about perfection, but about accepting each other's flaws and growing together. Thorne's writing is engaging, funny, and poignant, making The Hating Game an unforgettable read. What do you think about enemies to lovers stories? Do you enjoy the slow burn romance or prefer a faster-paced relationship in your books? Have you ever experienced a rivalry that turned into something more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Gold Mine. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep mining for more golden knowledge. See you in the next one.